Dear students of class 8, you know our lesson was chapter 3, diffusion, osmosis and absorption. We discussed diffusion in last class. I have given some question from that lesson. Someone of you have given answer, someone are not. Please be attentive in your lesson as a student of board exam. Now I am going to start a new lesson about osmosis. Primarily, I am telling to you that what is osmosis. Osmosis is one kind of diffusion. Osmosis in generally osmosis occurs only in case of liquid and semi-permeable membrane keeps the two liquids separate. There is a word semi-permeable membrane in the definition of osmosis. So you need to know that the uh, different types of what is the membrane and the different types of membrane. Come down to the discuss those lesson in writing. Membrane is maybe three types. Membrane is maybe three types. One is impermeable membrane. The membrane through which molecule of both solute and solvent cannot pass. That means both solute and solvent cannot pass through the molecule, through the media, that is called a impermeable membrane. Example, like polythene. Number 2 is permeable membrane. The membrane through which molecule of both solute and solvent can pass easily. Both solute and solvent can pass easily. That is called a permeable membrane. Example like cell wall. Number 3 is semi permeable membrane. The membrane through which only the solvent molecule can pass, but not the solute molecule, is called semi-permeable membrane. Only the solvent molecule can pass. Example is cell membrane. Hope you have understood the different types of membrane, which membrane is what do you mean, and the example of those membrane. Hope we see that If a resin or dried grape is kept under water for some time, it swells up. It happens because dry grape absorbs water and the absorption of water occurs through osmosis. Let you consider that there is a dish. In the dish, some dried kismis are kept. Dried grape or kismis. After that, if we drop those kismis in the water, then the or grape kismis or grape will be swell up. Then it is swell up by absorbing water through osmosis. If dry grapes we keep in water, the water molecules diffuse into the dry grapes as the concentrated sucrose solution inside the dry grapes. Inside the dry grapes are separated from water by a membrane. Consequently, only the water molecules diffuse into dry grapes, but sucrose molecules doesn't. This type of membrane is known as semi-permeable membrane. That means osmosis is happening into the semi-permeable membrane. So the membrane through which only the solvent molecule can pass but not the solute molecule is called semi-permeable membrane, and the process is known as osmosis. Now we can take a contain. There is a separation in the side of this content is light solution. Another is side of this content is kept concentrated solution. If the two differently concentrated solution of same solvent is kept separated by semi-permeable membrane, the solvent from the dilute solution diffuse through the semi-permeable membrane into the high concentrated solution, and this process is called osmosis. Here we see that from A is diffuses through the semi-permeable membrane into the high concentrated solution is diffused from light solution to concentrated solution. This process is overall called process of osmosis. That means this is called process of osmosis. And the separated by the membrane is called semi-permeable membrane. Importance of osmosis. Different necessary minerals, salts. Importance of osmosis. I am discussing from your textbook the importance of osmosis actually. different necessary minerals, salts enter into the cells in soluble form. Cell membrane or plasma membrane of the living organism acts as semi-permeable membrane. Mineral salts dissolve in water, enter into and pass out from the cell through plasma membrane. Intracellular water and the mineral salt solution together is called cell shape or simply shape. So osmosis plays a very important role in maintaining different physiochemical process of the cell. That means we can get a better idea for the importance of osmosis is that is playing role in maintaining different physiochemical process of the cell. By this process, plant absorbs water and mineral dissolve in water from soil through unicellular route here. In the intestine of the animals, digested food may be absorbed by the process of osmosis. So, importance of osmosis may become in your exam. Next, one lesson is absorption of water, absorption of water and mineral salts. You said, see, you are seeing that there is a uh, there is a root. The part of this is called root here, and the area of this called root here region, and this part this called root growth region. The part of this called this one is called root cap. Here is a figure. You see that how can a plant absorbing water from the soil through here. There is water is called capillary water. And this is the called soil particle. This is our open space. The name of this figure is called different regions of roots. So, mechanism of water absorption of plants. I am telling you that how the water is absorbing in plants. The process by which living cells of the plant body intake water and mineral salt dissolved in water is generally known as absorption. So we can ask to you, what is absorption? Terrestrial plants absorb water from soil. Terrestrial plant means what? Terrestrial plants means the plants which are live on the land, like mango tree, jackfruit tree. Those plants absorb water from soil through the root here. You are seeing in figure. Water is absorbing by the root here. Submerged plants means what? Which plants float on the water, like water lily. Those type of plants absorb water through their whole body. The root here of the terrestrial plants intake capillary water of the soil particle through osmosis. So now I'm discussing with Neo what is imbibition. Imbibition is what? Most of the colloidal substances are hydrophilic. Hydrophilic means what? Most of the colloidal substance are hydrophilic. Hydrophilic means the substance or matter which have ability to move absorbing power absorbing water. That is called a hydrophilic. Plant's body plant's body contains various colloidal substances such as esters, cellulose, gelatin, etc. These substances can absorb water because of their colloidal nature. These substances can absorb water because of their colloidal nature. The process by which colloidal substance absorb different liquids is called imbibition. And next lesson is transpiration. Transpiration means what? Transpiration is a special physiological process of plant actually. We learned from the earlier lesson that water is essential for different physiological work of plant. For that, plant absorb a bulk amount of water from soil through root here. You are seeing in the figure. Plants use a portion of this water in different metabolic activities, and rest of it goes out in the form of water vapor to the atmosphere. That means whole water is not used for the metabolic function of plants. Some of the water is evaporate as a water vapor from the plants. The loss of water in the form of water vapor through evaporation from the moist surface of the internal tissue of the aerial parts of the plant, especially the leaves, because leaves is flat, then other parts of the plants, in that case the condensation of water a lot is available in leaves. In that case, especially leaves is known as transpiration. Importance of transpiration. Dear students, importance of transpiration is very essential and significant process for plants. Actually, growth of the plants and the produce food by the process of photosynthesis is happen for the process of transpiration, and it is we need to know that if over transpiration is happen on the plants, may be problem for the plants or harmful for the plants, because water if reduced from the plants a lot, then plants may be die. In that case, it is called necessary evil for the plants. And the importance of plants, you can add some of the points from your textbook. Dear students, I have discussed overall of this chapter is today. I am giving some question from those lesson. Hope you will be complete those uh, answer of the answer as per the given question and submit to your group ID. Thank you.